G'day everyone, welcome to another pstvault.com tutorial. In this video I'll show you how to create an interesting effect where text is dropping into water. So as you can see there, we've started off with our block of text and we've added in some abstract lines to represent the water. Both the horizontal line there as well as the lines of water representing effectively the current as a result of the text dropping into the water. I've just hidden a couple of those lines so we're not distracted while we're working on the main portion here. Now I'm just going to switch over to a stock image of some water. I'm going to grab our quick selection tool there and select a bit of interesting water, which you can use for making our text effect in here. So I'll paste that selection into a new layer. I'm going to add a couple of adjustment layers to this in a moment, but I just want to resize it first so we can use the free transform and the warp tool. Okay, I'm happy with that. So we'll put in our layers now. So make a new adjustment layer, make it levels, and tick the box there to make it a clipping mask. Set the values to what we need here. That's one. Okay, next we'll add another adjustment layer. This time we'll make it black and white. Again with the clipping mask. Put those values down to what we want. Okay, now I want to grab the eraser so we can actually see the text underneath that. And you can play around with the flow there, of course, and the opacity. So now you can start to see the effect of that water layer in relation to the text. And sort of splashing down into water there. Alright, now we've got two blending modes because we're going to be duplicating this layer. We've got pin light, which is pretty subtle, but when you combine these multiple times with both pin light and the screen blending mode, you can get some pretty cool effects there. Because of course real water is many layers, so I want to build this up at least 4 or 5 times. All sorts of different sizes, different shapes, sort of all in the same direction of where the water is supposed to be flowing and what's affecting it. Okay, so I'll just hide that one for the moment, go back down to our real one that we made earlier. So that's the first one we did. It's exactly the same process, just grabbing the selection from the stock. That one's in pin light again. Second one there in pin light. Third and fourth ones positioned differently, of course. And we've got a bunch more up here as well. Different selections this time, different levels of erasure and blending modes. Just building it up. Okay, then for added effect we've got some rendered cloud behind it all, which in this case looks a bit like water, or very fine bubbles in the water. So now we want to focus upon the what would be the splashing area on top of the surface of the water there. So I've downloaded a bunch of stock brushes, different splashes. So just choose one. Again, play with the opacity and the flow here, and it just depends on how you want it to look. Yeah, I want to make that a little bit thicker, I think. Just a tad. Yep. Okay, now turn on these other ones here that we've got. So those ones are more directional. That one's just more of an omnidirectional splash. And we've got some more water particles there that we've added as well. So that's pretty much it. So it's just building up more and more and more to make it try and appear as real water would appear. So add some color to it. This one we've added a lot of warm tones there. Okay, thanks for watching. See you next time.